What's going on, crew? It's your boy back again. Gonna break down this slate today. So I'm human, and it showed. It showed yesterday that I'm human. I'm human. I mean, I messed up. I had a bad day yesterday on that little slate. It was, Anthony Davis got hurt. I went heavy on him. Kylo Quinn had a good feeling about he didn't do nothing for me. Jameer Nelson, Tristan Thompson, they tricked me with him starting, so I put him in LeBron in. It was just a bad day. I call it paying taxes. 7 straight days of winning. Took a bad day, and it's all good because I got that fire for today. Just so y'all know, these are two pick'em lineups, and these are my two main lineups. I'm about to get into both of them right now and break it down, but I know a lot of people, they come on here just for the lineups and they want to keep it moving. So I'm going to start showing it at the beginning of the video. I'm not here to waste anybody's time. Those who want the lineups, this is my main lineup for the day. This is my number 2. They're both good. Then this is my pick'em. And then I did 2 pick'ems. Some cheap stuff just to play around with the pick'ems. But for those that like to break down and like to know how I feel about each player and each game, let's get right into it. Let's see who's with us so far. Tory J, what's going on, man? Go ahead, like the video upon your entrance. Hit that thumbs up. Let's do it. First game, Detroit versus Minnesota. On the Detroit side, love some Reggie Jackson, guys. Love Reggie Jackson. Minnesota. If you remember last year, Indiana gave up a lot of points to point guards. And this year, the trend is Minnesota's giving up a lot of points to point guards. And what they have in common is the point guard for both of those teams, Jeff Teague. The guy seems to just suck on defense. So you want to attack that. Now, Reggie Jackson has been having some safe floors. His floor is pretty much 5 times, 30, 30, 42, 30. So you're going to get a 5 times floor from him. So you could feel safe with him. But then in a decent matchup, he got some 40-point upside. So if he gives us 40 points, that's a 6 times value. I think he can do it. The matchup's there. He's at home. And he's coming around, man. The injury is behind him from last year. He's coming around, all right? So feel confident about that. A.V. Bradley still don't know about that, man. He's just he's a good defensive staple. He's still coming along. Tobias Harris, you want me some good change, but I think it's time for me to move on, man. The 47-22, 41-16. At least if a guy have good upside and I feel good about him, I like that. But when your floor is 16 and 22 and you're 6K, I got a problem with that. Can't play you for that, not in that situation. So I'm gonna chill with Tobias right now. He's been up and down. And hey, Drummond I considered last night quite a bit. His floor is another one. Safe. You're gonna get around 40. I know it says 28 here, but I don't know what happened. Was he in foul trouble? Yeah, he fouled out this game. And he's always a foul prone. But he has a safe floor. For 8K's upside, I'm expecting 48 at that price, and his upside is not going to put him into the 50s. So that's what kind of made me stay away. The floor is there, but the upside is not too crazy for his price. So I stayed away from Drummond. On the Minnesota side of the ball, Jeff Teague, I'm over it. Don't do it. And Jimmy Butler's out again. Oh, he was out yesterday. We don't know what's going on for today. But even though, I don't like picking on Detroit. Jamal Crawford shows some flashes. If Jimmy Butler's out, still wouldn't do it. What does Muhammad do? If Butler is out, go back and get some Shabazz. I mean, why not? 20 points, 3K. It's a nice little plug. I mean, I'm not going to go fishing for too much value. I'm just going to go balanced today. So I'm not really big on these big. Certain values, I'll get into them, but not that one. Wiggins been up and down. I wish they would play some more Gorgie Jang, man. He won me some money last year, but some reason they don't believe in him this year. I don't know what's going on. And then Karl Anthony Towns, a good spot. Same thing as Drummond. The floor is there. You're going to get 40 from them. We know this. But for that price, you want something near 50, 50, 60 maybe. And I just don't feel it, man. I don't feel it coming from Karl Anthony. So moving on, Charlotte versus Denver. Denver's been on some defense lately. Denver last year was the team to attack, especially in the guards position. But this year, I don't know. Teams are having a hard time. I think it's when teams go to Denver, going up in that altitude. That's always have been an issue. But now that they're on the road, I don't think it's going to be the same. I think a lot of people is gonna are gonna want to shy away from Charlotte players because of that. But I mean, me, I'm not playing any Charlotte players just because I don't like them. You know, their price don't appeal to me. 8K for Kemba, you got to be on drugs. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna do that. His floor is like mid 30s, low 30s. That's like 4.5 times value. Look, and then I'm just not big on Kemba. Let's not waste too much time. Jeremy Lamb. Again, these guys are gonna have tons of opportunities, lots of minutes. Lamb is okay. I'm just not big on him. Marvin Williams is cheap, but Gilchrist might be back. That makes me feel less good about Lamb. Um, Frank Cam, no. Dwight Howard, I wouldn't even mess with in this situation either. Just not a Dwight kind of guy. I've been messing with Dwight. Now his price is up. You buy low, sell high, man. Dwight Howard is me. 7K Dwight Howard, I'm good. I'm walking on that. I'll wait till he has some bad games. Today's gonna be one when his ownership go down a little bit, his price come back down to mid six. Then I'll get back on that. All right. Denver side, same thing, man. I don't know. I don't pick Murray ever. Moody, I do like a little bit over Murray. Just never been a big Murray fan. Barton comes off the bench. I don't know. I like Gary Harris, but Charlotte could play a little bit of defense. Be careful. Wilson Chandler is okay. And then their forward situation is so they need to what Denver really need to do is use these assets and get some nice solid point guards. As a matter of fact, it's a team in Phoenix that can use a decent big, you know what I mean? Get rid of like look, you got Jokic, Millsap, you got Plumlee, Fareed. Let Phoenix eat, get a decent big, but Phoenix, they want to put their focus in this Chris guy. I don't think he's all that. Len is not all that. Get one of these guys, man, and improve your team. Phoenix got a nice little team. They could use one of these bigs, and Denver could use a point guard. So it'll work for both teams. Get rid of Bledsoe. But that's just a side note, something I was thinking about. But yeah, the depth is too big with the bigs. The bigs is way too deep, and I'm just not interested paying any, many, money more at that situation. Moving on, Houston versus Philly. Let's start with Philly. Now Simmons is a lock. Should be a lock in your lineup. Why? It's a triple double machine. He's gonna look. He's like, yo, this guy could be like Westbrook, man. He has more size than Westbrook. He has the athleticism. He has a vision. He could score. He could rebound. This guy right here, something dangerous, man. Something dangerous. And then it's the Houston Rockets. He's running a lot of point guards. There's no Ariza. It's just high pace. He's at home. Ooh, so much going for him. He got Embiid playing, so more assist opportunities. So much going for him. Block some Ben Simmons and be happy about it. Oh man, can't stress that enough. Lock some Ben Simmons and be happy about it. Embiid, start from point guard, right? I don't know what's going on with Fultz or Bayless. I'll fade both. Redick is okay, man. He's been showing some flashes, but his floor is kind of dangerous. He'll get you 16, but he'll get into 20s. It's just not worth it. The upside's not really even there like that. Covington is sneaky. He had a couple bad games, so his price kind of plateaued. Look, they low-key hiding his price when those couple of days after these big games, they try to inflate him, but he's back to earth with no reason, you know. Houston is a team that he can have a big game against. So consider some Covington. Consider some Savage. He's been having a quiet season so far, but we know what he's capable of. This guy's talented. He can shoot. It's just that the guy's getting healthy and those rookies coming in, you know, Sixers are kind of not equipped to give Savage too much run. So be careful with that. All right. Let's take a break and see what YouTube's talking about. Love my followers in YouTube. Go ahead, like the video, guys. Let's see. Gabe says, listening in my car, let's get this chicken. Gabe is the man. Gabe don't want me to play Murray tonight, but I'm hell bent on it. So I have Murray in both lineups. I said I'll take him out of one because, you know, me and Gabe, we bounce idea off each other. We listen to each other sometimes Sometimes I get crazy stubborn, like, nah, I can't go with that, man. And he do the same thing. I tell him shooter, he be like, nah, and then shooter go off. So Gabe's a good dude. That's my boy. Who was on Ladybug? Watch for the brow. You let the crew down. LL. Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I'm off that, man. I keep positive thoughts, good energy. Let's get off yesterday. Yesterday was a bad day. I admitted it. I took the L. Let's go, man. Let's get off that. Love Delon. Me too. Love Delon. Love Delon. Quinn was a bust. I'm not going back to yesterday. Yeah, it was a cancer day. 260 last night. Anthony Davis got hurt. That's a killer. That's a killer. And hype on the Wall Lonzo matchup. Not big. I don't really follow too much hype, man. I stick to my focus, my system. Players with safe floors, good ceilings, and that's how I do. You know what I mean? Should have went Cousins. Yeah, me too. I would have cashed if Anthony Davis wasn't hurt. Well, a lot of people would have. Not me. I was done even before that game, so I was good. I like Simmons, Embiid stack tonight. Me too, but I'm gonna stay away from Embiid though. Too much stuff iffy, right? Limits, restrictions. It's a lot going on with Embiid that I'm not too certain about. Collison definitely went off last night. And against the Thunder, we know Westbrook could be a little bit shaky on defense because, well, I think Westbrook plays better defense this season. Just my prediction. Being that he don't have to get back on offense so aggressive, he got some help. He may be able to settle out. And and every year, Russell Westbrook take the weakest part of his game and improves it. If you go look at film, you'll notice that. So, Westbrook might be working on his defense this year. All right, let's continue. Shout out to the YouTube crew, man. This I really do it for you guys. I've been getting into the Twitter thing more and more, but the YouTube crew is where it's at, man. Cleveland versus Brooklyn. Start with Brooklyn. Cleveland, it's a little weird, but I do like D. Russ. Cleveland does not have any defenders at the point guard position. I love D. Russ. I'm not gonna play him today. All right, not for 8K. Can't play D. Russ for 8K. His floor is okay, but his ceiling, I don't know. It got to be one of those games where he start chucking up shots. D. Russ reminds me of Schroeder in some aspects, but I guess you can argue that he's better. Or not, but just now I don't know about the 8K film. Can't do that. Dinwiddie, I still like Dinwiddie. He disappointed me last night, but still like me some Dinwiddie. Not tonight though. Just keep away from that. Allen Crabbe, I'll stay away from this game, guys. Honestly, Carroll is pretty safe. He's gonna get you 30. He's one of those guys. His floor is gonna be great. His upside is gonna be poor. You're gonna get 25 to 35 on a good or bad day. That's 5 to 7 times value. It's a good cash play, man. Against Cleveland, though, it's kind of iffy, shaky, but I like it for cash. Booker's getting too expensive now, man. I'm from New York. I watch these games. 6K Booker is not what you want. There's no upside to that. You know what I mean? When he was 4,400, yeah, I was like 30 for 4,400. Get that. But 6K Booker, you want to get off that, man. That you buy low, sell high. It's time to sell on that Booker. Get him the heck out of here. All right. Cleveland, LeBron is always in play. He's running point guard against a team that cannot guard the point guard. I'm surprised they don't have a point guard eligible yet, but they will. And bench D Wade, I'm a little bit interested in, man. He had his best game of the season coming off the bench. Yeah, I like the bench D Wade, especially against Brooklyn. I'll consider it. The only thing with these guys, they're getting older, man. So as the game get out of hand or whatever, I was almost. Oh, I'll wait till I get to small forward. J.R. Smith, leave that alone. Shumpert, leave that alone. I almost went chasing on that Jeff Green game from yesterday. I almost went chasing for 3K. Maybe with D Wade coming off the bench, him and Jeff Green setting up shop. I don't know, but I'm not gonna chase one game, especially on a big slate like this when there's so many options. I'm gonna just chill, stay away from that. Kevin Love always in place, even for that price. His upside isn't that great, his floor either, but I just feel like 7-6 is safe. But I didn't pick him in any of my lineup. But if you like Kevin Love, and it's like one of those sleeper guys that can explode and you just feel good about. I like Kevin Love on a back-to-back. I don't know. And I like Tristan Thompson again. Actually, if they start him again tonight, I think he's worth some consideration. Don't let one bad game do you wrong. He almost had a double-double. I think he was, what is he, like 8 and 6, 8 and 9 or something? 9 and 5. So it's a matter of getting him 10 points. You get the double-double, he satisfies. It's too risky. You don't want to take the risk. I wouldn't suggest it. OKC, Indiana. Let's start with OKC on the point guard. I love Westbrook. He was in my original lineup. Indiana, they're a little better at the point guard now that they got rid of Jeff Teague, but at home, just coming off a couple losses, starting to shake. I think Westbrook get his stuff together and realize, oh man, it's like last year. I got to take over again. I start taking over. So that's why I was feeling him originally. I think just 11K on a big slate like this. I'd rather go big slates is when you want to go balance, guys, and get that certain value. You know what I mean? The small slates, you want to do a little bit of hit and miss. You want to risk stuff because it's so iffy. It's not a lot of options, so you do stars and scrubs. But on these big slates, optimize your chances, man. Don't go crazy spending 12K for one player. Then you got to look for value somewhere in your lineup and make it work. It gets crazy. It's too much opportunities. Too much. It's injury reports that's gonna come out. It's too much. So that's what I kind of did when I got off Westbrook. I realized that I'm bugging. You know, I'm paying 11K on the big slate. It's not worth it. See what else we got here. Except for that, Paul George, I do like today. Is he a lock? I don't like calling players lock, like unless like they're Simmons lock. But Paul George, I get it. The revenge factor at home, going up against a banged up bigs. But he's been the most stable part of Oklahoma. You know, his average is 5 times value. We know his upside is. His rebound numbers have been affected because they got Anthony playing the 4. Look, he just got 8 assists. So if that's what we're gonna expect, I got a good feeling, man. It's one of those gut calls. It's just Paul George won't lose your tournament. I don't see that happening. So go ahead and consider some of that. Steven Adams, man, he's almost starting to become like a lock for me now, man. The thing with Steven Adams is his ownership might go down a little bit because he had a bad game against Utah, but the first game, that's 6 times value for his price, right? Then Utah, any bigs against Utah are gonna have a hard time. And Gobert guy is a staple. Then he comes back, boom, hit him with 44. You know what I mean? For 5K, that's what 8 to 9 times value. Love Steven Adams tonight, man. Go ahead and plug him in. All right. I'm not gonna fill this up today. I'm just gonna put guys that I really love. Paul George, Steven Adams. I know I can't even say I really love Paul George, but Steven Adams, Ben Simmons, really love. I'm gonna I kind of flashed my lineup already. So you guys have it, but I'm gonna put the really love players right here. I love Ben Simmons, love Steven Adams. Right? On the Indiana side of the ball, believe it or not, I like this guy a lot, man. Oladipo, he's been hot. The only thing that scares me is his price. Yes, he can get you into around 40, but what happens if he lands at 28? Even 39, you know, that might be his ceiling, 39 or 41. He just dropped 51 on a Miami team that so-called play good defense, but and it's a revenge game. He's running the show. I like Oladipo tonight. I don't love him. I like him a lot more than a little bit, though. So go ahead and pick Oladipo if you feeling him like I'm feeling him. It's one of those plays, man. Collison dropped a 50 ball. And another thing, it's a back-to-back. These guys are going to be a little bit banged up. They're sore. They exerted themselves last night. They had big games. Something to just watch for and be careful about. All right? No Lance for me. No Thad Young for me. Sabonis, I do like. He was in my original lineup. Then I realized why, man. You're going up against Steven Adams. Steven Adams got help now. He's playing the decent defense down there. But with no Turner, this guy's been doing that, man. He's double every night that he plays, every night. And even when he wasn't getting minutes, he got 19 minutes. He put up 25. He had one bad game against Portland, but you got to give that to him. You know what I mean? Everybody's do a bad game. Just that he played for Oklahoma, and I know it's a revenge factor, but they know his weakness. And he's not. I don't think he's a staple yet, man. Just think that filling in for Miles Turner teams. I don't know. At this point, he's had what? 2 straight starts. The film is out, and I think with good film and whatnot, they'll crack down on him. I'm not paying. When it comes to center position, I'm very particular about it, and I just don't feel like Sabonis. Sabonis is a good consideration, though, man. 5K for a starting center in a team that chuck up a lot of shots. Got a lot of perimeter shooters and Carmelo. Westbrook like to chuck up a little shots. Paul George like the long ball. So there's gonna be a lot of rebound opportunities for Sabonis down there too. So it's he was in my original lineup that I posted on Twitter. There's no reason not to play him. I'm trying to find a reason not to play Sabonis, but I want to say Sabonis is in a good spot, honestly. Go ahead and consider some Sabonis. He's good to go. Uh, I'm trying to convince myself not to, and the guy's just like, play me. He's good to go, guys. Pick on some Sabonis. And then Miami versus San Antonio on the Miami side. Dragic is questionable. If Dragic misses, it just makes me love Richardson even more. But more so, this guy last year was like 30 fantasy points every game. I don't know what happened this year. He's kind of 1 for 9. That's not good. And no Dragic. I don't know. Tyler Johnson last year would say yes. This year, I don't know what's going on with him. But Richardson, you want. Raiders is banged. I like Richardson. The team's banged up. He's been consistent. I feel like his floor is pretty safe. He's one of those guys that, would knock you with a big game out of nowhere. He grew on me. I never really liked the kid like that. He grew on me. He's starting to really show out. So go ahead and consider some of them. I'm gonna get off Miami. Miami for center, Olenek. Not against San Antonio. I feel like San Antonio is pretty. Look, Atlanta is easy and down there. Indiana is easy down there. Orlando, he got a point per minute. He's gonna get like 30 minutes. That's what we kind of want. So go ahead and consider him. He's just not. I don't love him, but he's considerable. So go ahead and consider him. All right. On the San Antonio side, let's see what we got. Murray, I love, man. I love Murray. Love Murray today. I watched him play Toronto, and that was the first time like I seen him like start and be the. He improved a lot from last year to this year. Last year I wouldn't even consider Murray, but the Murray I saw the other day was looking good, man. He's crashing the boards. He's making good decisions. His IQ show. He has some good IQ for basketball, and that's why I really like him. He's in a good spot. I would pull him over, but there's been a lot of debates today about Murray, so I'm gonna just chill. Danny Green, Ginobili has been surprising, man. I'm not gonna lock him in, but I think he's a good value. If you're into the Westbrooks, Hardens, and you want some value, consider some Ginobili. Like Ginobili. Rudy Gay off the bench is a beast. What? I see Rudy Gay flexing. When Kawhi get healthy, this team's gonna be a problem because Rudy Gay could play the 4, so then they could rest. It's just I see the mission, man. I see the plan. Aldridge I like quite a bit. The offense runs through him, so consider some Aldridge. Should I pull over Aldridge against Miami? I think I want James Johnson, Olenek. Gets the ball so much. Rebounds. I don't know. I'll do it for now. All right. Consider some Aldridge. I'll probably get rid of him, but consider him. Let's keep it moving. Let's check in with the YouTube dudes, man. Let's see what's going on. Go ahead, like the video, guys. Like it up. Let me know what y'all think. I like Wright. I like Simmons. Crawford's okay. Towns. Oubre's in a good spot. J.R. Smith, George, and Portal. It's decent, Richie. I like it. You didn't do Houston? I didn't? Oh, I'm about to go back and do Houston. Talk about the Rockets. You forgot. Harden had his bad game of the year versus Philly last season. Oh, his best game. Yeah. I gotta get to that Houston. Paul George is going off playing against his old team. He's gonna drop 50. I think so. I like Paul George tonight. I would go Adams, definitely. Another revenge game for Victor. Yeah, Victor, good to go. Let's get to that Houston game. I don't know what the heck is going on with me. And the good thing is, too, guys, I'm off work today. The last time I've been off work, I killed DFS. That was my 300 point night. When I work, I don't have too much time, but I woke up this morning, got straight to it. And I slept late last night to get to it, too, because I know I didn't have to work today. So tonight is the night, man. You see the type of contest that I'm looking at. All right? Okay, all right? I ain't going to say nothing. But in the Houston, let's check out some Houston. What's going on with Houston? Point guard. With Chris Paul. Oh, James Harden, sure thing. If James Harden was 10-5, I would play it. 11, just too much. On these big games, I don't want to pay up. But James Harden, like I said, he went off for 90 against them. This is style. That's why I like Ben Simmons, because Ben Simmons and James Harden is a good stack, man. If you do game stacking, stack Harden and Simmons, and you're not going to be disappointed. And but you got to stack that game, though. I wouldn't do that and then go erratic trying to get value elsewhere. You're going to stack Harden especially with Ariza out. Throw some Tucker in there in that stack. You know what I mean? But I love Harden today. Ooh, this is the matchup for him. This is it. This is the pace he likes. This is when he, and Harden tends to go off when he's trying to like show off. You know what I mean? They're talking about all these young kids in Philly and trust the process. This is just his vibe. It's a Harden type of night. Love Harden. Love Eric Gordon as well, especially with no Ariza. I felt he'll get some extra run. Love Eric Gordon. Please, guys, if you're gonna do anything, consider some Gordon. Gordon's been hot, man. Outside of this one game against Dallas, when he had a bad shooting night, he went 1 for 6 from the beyond the arc. Even when he went 0 for 6, he still dropped 30. So I like to say his floor is stable. Injuries is a factor, so the usage will be there. And even in Memphis could play a little defense. He dropped 44. So Eric Gordon, if you, I'm at the end of this, remind me that I got to do a Houston stack. I'm gonna show you how to stack this game, guys. This is a stackable game right here. All right, remember that. Tucker, I like, and then Love Capella. We know I will stack Rockets tonight, man. If there's one team I say stack is this game. We know the bigs against Philly is automatic. You don't even have to know who it is. If they're playing Philly, all right, I got the opposing center. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? Plus Capella, again, is matchup relevant. They're gonna need him on Embiid. It's just that Embiid could be restricted for minutes. So when Embiid sit, they might sit Capella. That might restrict Capella minutes. So it could be a little tricky. I think Capella is in one of my lineups though, only because of the opponent is Philly. So that's how I feel about that. All right. Another no VO. Don't believe that revenge game. No VO. Nah, you gotta consider some Oladipo, man. You gotta consider some Oladipo tonight. Trust me. Gotta consider some Oladipo. I don't say lock him, but gotta consider him. Don't say no VO. VO is on it right now, man. He's about to take over as the leader of that team. I love it because I like Victor Oladipo. I like his swag. I mean, he could sing. He a little smooth. He be trying to, I like the kid, man. I like the Oladipo dude. Dallas versus Memphis. There's only one person in this game that really stands out to me, and it's a value play, really. Dennis Smith, I like, not for 6K against Memphis. Barea back to the bench. No, don't do that. I like Wes Matthews for 4.8. But again, it's Memphis, but I do like Wes Matthews. But all the stuff going on in this slate, this is not a game you should even be looking at, to be honest. To be honest. I mean, Noel, I don't like nobody on Dallas side of the ball, honestly. Like a little bit of Wes Matthews, and that's it. On the Memphis, I'm not wasting time on that, guys. Trust me. Connie is always in play. Just his floor is a little bit dangerous. Mario Chalmers. Do I still got it up? Let me show you guys something. And I showed this site last year, but for my new followers, this is one of the best tools. Forget Roto. Don't do the Roto, but I do sportsfromthebasement.com, all right? This is one of my research tools that I go to when I'm looking to make my lineup. I go here first just to kind of gauge what's going on the slate, and then I go in. This site will win you money, guys. Trust me. This site. Now, I will stay away from the lineup because it's a front. They'll give you this lineup, and then when you try to put it in, the price won't add up. It's a lie with the prices. But like Marquise Chris, I wouldn't play. But anyway, let's kind of go through this real quick, right? As I'm breaking down the slate. So they show you the players who should be the highest scoring, then they tell you the best values, all right? So the highest scoring, I love Harden and Westbrook. We know that those two guys are going to have big days. But then the values, they like John Wall because it's the Lakers. They like Mike James because his situation. And it's he's starting, and Ulysses is only backup. Rubio, we know. I like. Corey Joseph can be sneaky, right? Shooting guard, again, Harden is going to be on top. But the good values, like I just mentioned, I love Eric Gordon, love Oubre, Bradley Beal. Again, it's the Lakers. You want that. Caldwell Pope came back from game one. He dropped 30 on his first game. He could do it again tonight. He's probably the best the vetted scorer on that team. But he could be inconsistent, so don't go chasing that, all right? And then again, they got LeBron, KD, Paul George is the big dog, Simmons. Then the value, or Otto Porter locked in both my lineups. Oubre is in my lineup. Paul George is in my lineup. So get into those, man. Get into this website. It's pretty cool. For the bigs, they like Millsap. I'm off that for now. Draymond could be a little inconsistent, but we know he could do. Otto Porter again. And then centers, Gortat because of the matchup against the Lakers. Some Brook Lopez in there. All right. So this lineup is pretty good, guys. I just wanted to run it through my new follows. I showed it last year. Sports from the Basement over Roto any day for me, personally. All right. But Mario Chalmers is in their lineup. They didn't lift him too much in the value part. I don't know why, but if you look in the optimal lineup, they went and picked on some Mario Chalmers. I love Chalmers today. I was actually between Chalmers and Delon Wright. I went with Delon Wright because it's a faster paced matchup, and Delon Wright could be the one or the two. He gets a shot at both positions. Chalmers, it's just a point guard. They don't really want him at the two. And then if Conley gets hot, it might limit him. If the game stay closed, they won't let him finish out the game. Delon Wright, I feel like just has more usage and opportunity. But I love Chalmers tonight, guys. Please consider some Chalmers in your value picks. All right. I did all that to say that. Chalmers. These guys here, I wouldn't even mess with, honestly. None of these guys. Brooks, Evans, what the heck? Let's not waste time. Let's not waste time. Let's not waste time. Let's not waste time. Gasol, I like any day. Love Gasol. Love the fundamental game. The upside's not really there for that price. But, I mean, he just dropped a 60 ball, 30 points against Golden State. So we know he could go. But he's the kind of guy who rise to the occasion. Dallas don't really have too much from the rise to. So be careful with that. All right. And I went through Dallas already. Utah versus Phoenix. Stay away from picking on Utah. Always pick on Phoenix when it comes to bigs and point guards, right? So I want to say Rubio. I'm not going to pull him over as a must go because he's been a little bit up and down. He gets going late in the game and then it just kills me. So like Rubio. Ingles is safe. We know about his floor, but it's Ingles I like Rubio, like Ingles. And Gobert. I mean, they have Phoenix as not a team to pick on with bigs, but they are. I'm not big on Gobert, though. I don't know what's going on. He started off slow. I hope it's not a reeling year for him. He hasn't touched 40 yet. That could just mean that he's due, but not big on that, man. On the Phoenix side, I'm into Mike James. Look at that. Bledsoe, Brandon out. It's just him and Eulis. So I'm into Mike James. I'm into Bledsoe. Not picking. Look at this. They're banged up. They need it. That's why Mike James is so highly owned. People sleeping on Josh Jackson. Consider some of that. Rookie's got game. Rookie got game. Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, Mike James. You want all those guys to be on your consider. If you are a person that's doing like 4 or 5 lineup, if I was to do a third lineup, I'll definitely have Mike James in there and some maybe some Josh Jackson going superstars and scrub. But I'm good with my 2 lineups. I feel good about them. All right. That's it for that. This is the highest OU game in the night. Let's see what you two talking about, though, man. I miss you guys. Let me see what y'all talking about. Nene been ruled out for today as well. Nene is out. That makes me love Capella even more. Otto Porter is in my lineup. Yes, definitely play Otto Porter. Who would you rather want? Wall or Curry? Wall. Because it's the Lakers, and I just like Wall more than Curry. I would say Wall, personally. Wright, Richardson, Simmons, Embiid, Green, Kelly, Oubre. That's a decent. I like that. Gobert with Smash Phoenix. I hope so. He's about time he do something. I like that. I like that. All right, let's continue. Go ahead, like the video, guys. All right. Where am I at now? Oh, this game right here. It says stack all over it, but the pricing could be so crazy that you want to be careful. A lot of these guys, because of their recent success, have been going up on the prices. So I got a good exposure to the slate. I can't say I'm super crazy about Alonzo for 7K. I don't know. Yes, he had a 59 game, but if you want to chase that at 7K, it's crazy. He settled back out against New Orleans, who gives up tons of points to point guards, all right? And he was at home. He only got 37. All right. Just be careful with Lonzo, man. He might sting you guys. A lot of people love him, but I'm good. He stung me. I'm off that. Clarkson, just because he's cheap, I probably consider more than Lonzo. But Lonzo is the chief. He's running the offense. He's a good player. I already spoke about Caldwell Pope. Consider him. All right. He could be hot and cold though, so be careful. Nance and Ingram. It's a nice pair. It's like, what I learned yesterday is Boston pair up, especially if Marcus Smart is out. You want to pair up Jaylen Brown and the rookie. All right. Learn that the hard way. Lance Jr., no matter what their price is, I don't care anymore. Pair them up. But Ingram and Nance is a good pair. If you're gonna stack this game, you want to stack those guys. I'm not really. I mean, the Lakers not really impressing me. I'm not really too impressed with too many Lakers. I'll be honest. Not Brook Lopez. I see a lot of people had Brook Lopez in their lineup. I said, what? Brook Lopez. I mean, yeah, he dropped 38 against Phoenix. I get what he did. He had some threes in there. 11 rebounds. Brook Lopez. 11 rebounds. You will never see that again, man. Oh, it was 130. It was a 262 game total. So I get it. I don't think that's going to be the case tonight, man. Washington is no Phoenix, guys. Phoenix is probably the worst team in basketball right now. They're a mess. I would be careful with Brook Lopez, all right? On the other side of the ball, though, Gortat, yes. I would go Gortat. I like Gortat. He dropped a 45-point game against Philly. Ding, 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 ding. Capella, guys. Capella. Detroit could be tough. Denver, altitude, I blame it on. I think he bounces back tonight. Love Gortat. Otto Porter is my favorite play, man. See what I can move around to get some Porter in my thing. Let's do this. Put Porter and then put back Simmons. Look, I'm building a little line. This is not my lineup, but I like it that I built on the live. It's a pretty good one, you guys. That's a third lineup for y'all. Look at that. I'm just giving y'all all these. Just play them. I might put another couple dollars in my account and just throw this one in a booster. Yeah, why not? Oh, just so you know, I spent all my money on my account tonight. I'm in some big tournaments. All right, guys. That's how good I feel about my two lineups that I showed you guys. So I feel good about them. Where was I? Washington. John Wall's in a good spot. 10K for Wall against the Lakers. Tempting, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not doing that. I can't call it. But I won't be upset at you or shake my head if you do. I'm just not gonna pay up like that. Oubre's in a good spot. Let me see. What's going on with Jason? If Jason, I don't know what's going on. It's too early for morning shoot around on the West. I want to say even with Jason Smith, Oubre is good to go, man. The Lakers style of play fits Oubre. Who did he go off against earlier? Philly. Lakers, similar young guys that's just overexerting themselves. The vet teams, he might have a harder time. But even 20, yeah, man, Oubre's in a good spot. Probably pull over some Oubre. Consider some Oubre, guys. I like Oubre. I like most of Washington, to be honest. They starters like Gortat. I'm not gonna pull him over, but I do like me some Gortat. And then the primetime game of the night. And the thing with these late game hammers too is always good to have a good player that you feel good about from, because you don't want to be sitting on 290 and then it's 10 o'clock and your meter shows that you up 400, 500, and then 11:15 you're like up $2. You know what I mean? So try to get some value from these late games to kind of make just for more. I mean, at the end of the day, numbers are numbers. They're gonna add up. But just for some more confidence in your chest, you know what I mean? Go ahead and consider some of that. Golden State. Steph Curry for 9K. I'm good. This is not one of my pay-up options. Not into that Steph Curry pick. Klay Thompson, hot and cold. Just depends on how you get him. Nick Young, same way. KD for 9.5. Interesting. I'm good, but interesting, especially against Toronto. They seem to be better up front. Draymond for 72, I probably say is worth it, but iffy. In a night like tonight, you don't want to be too iffy with your money. All right. What's up with my boy, man? I'm waiting for him to give this man some play. He's literally a point per minute guy. But it got to be a blowout for him to get on the court. I don't get it, man. They need to get some JaVale McGee in there and stop playing. JaVale McGee with minutes is something that I like, but he's not getting it, so I don't know. Love Delon Wright. Can't say he's a lock. He come off the bench. Stuff going on with him. I might throw some Rio Chalmers in his lineup because I don't have any exposure to them and I like them. I might throw some Rio in his lineup. See what happens at the end. Kyle Lowry, stay off. DeRozan misses. People are gonna chase Norman. I would say chill. I wouldn't do it. I don't really even like this game like that. CJ Miles. I like the Podol guy with no Valanciunas. He's been a beast, man. Guy, look at this. He's a point per minute. No, against Chicago, he kind of struggled, but Podol's not bad. I hope I took him out of my lineup though. No, I still got him right here. For how much? 4,500. Something's really wrong with me. I might have to do something about that. I don't know about that Podol for 4,500. What made him stand out to me? A couple good games. Valanciunas is out. Golden State bigs. Three blocks. He's playing defense. Podol. I don't know about the Podol guy. At first I did, but now I'm looking. I'm like, what really made me do that? You know? I don't know about Podol guys. That's about it. Ibaka is going through something right now. I don't get it. I don't get it with Ibaka. He's going through something. I don't get it. And that's that. That's the slate, man. Let's kind of wrap this up, right? I don't have to put Rio there because I got some good money. Let me see what I would do at guard. Some Oladipo, man. Outside of this 28, was it 7K? Nah, I can't say he's a staple. Can't say he's a staple, and I'm looking for staples in this lineup. Reggie Jackson, don't sleep. Let's just see if I put Mario, because I think Mario is on to something, man. He's earning himself some minutes. Earning himself. He went 1 for 9 one game. No NBA player is gonna do that twice. I mean, it's rare. But if he'd have made half of these shots, he'd have still been at 6 times value again. And yeah, I got 8,200. I could get some. See, I don't even need. That's why I don't even need. Let's see. Let's see if I could find me before I even pick. Let's see if I can find one more player that I could say is a staple. We got to start at 8,900, right? Steph Curry, no. The U.S. against Cleveland. Nah, it's a little expensive. I see the potential, but the price is scary. Devin Booker, can't say it's a staple. Sacramento, you should have did better than that. You don't got my love. You don't got my trust like that. Reggie Jackson kind of do, but I really got him on the lineup. I just want to be careful. Oh, I'm just on guards. I'm like, what the heck is everybody else? I'm bugging. I start over 8,900. I'm not doing the Jokic thing. Embiid against Drummond, Russell, Gasol, Lowry, Kemba, Gobert, Beal. Just go ahead and stack all of the wings from Washington. Dwight Howard, no. Let's see. I'm looking for somebody that can say, yeah, I like that. Maybe Capella, man. Bigs against Philly, man. How about Capella, guys? Capella. Eric Gordon against Philly. I haven't picked on Eric Gordon, and I'm thinking in my head, but the opportunity, I'm gonna go Eric Gordon. I feel like he's another staple kind of guy for the night. And go ahead and get some Eric Gordon in there. This lineup is looking out to be all right, guys. Another one for you guys. Personally, I think Murray, but yeah, let's see what else we got. Lamb, Olenek, Gortat. What's hot? What's hot? Ibaka, Richardson. We could put Richardson. Say we be playing it safe. Um, Covington. I think it's Murray, man. How y'all feel about Murray? Everybody except for Gabe. How you feel about Murray? All right, this is where I stop. Like Wall, Gortat said Wall will give Lonzo 48 minutes of hell. Word. Wall is gonna eat. I don't doubt it. Isn't Wall 10K? Yeah, it's too much. Uber or Tucker, go Uber. Definitely, I say Uber. DeRozan always goes off against Golden State. McGee is one of the only guys that can get 25 fantasy points in 10 minutes, and they don't play him. I don't get it. Curry, Thompson, Simmons, Green, Adams, KCP. Uber. I mean, KCP is iffy. Thompson's 50-50, and Curry sometimes can burn you. But I like it. It's a good lineup. Would I try Durant against? Yeah, any night. Any night is a Durant night. Durant is one of the top players in the league, man. There's no stopping. Nobody could stop Durant. Let's get that straight. There's no Ibaka. There's no stopping Durant. So yes, definitely would try Durant. Durant or Green? Durant. Durant's a better play, in my opinion. Kelly Oubre for sure. I don't do FanDuel. I tried it so many times. It's not my thing, and I'm not gonna try it again. I'm off that. I don't do FanDuel. No Durant, too much. Go Curry, save money. Eric Gordon, great GP play. I just threw him in the lineup. Come back home versus the Nuggets with Eat. I won't bank on it. I'd use some caution with Sabonis. Adams legit defender. Yeah, I get it. Do I like Clarkson? I always like Clarkson. Always. Always. Especially if Lonzo struggles, which I think he will. Clarkson is in play. Gortat. Love Gortat. Capella with Nene out. Love Capella. Murray all the way, bro. See, I love Murray, man. I might have to go Murray, man. I love Murray. Love Murray. I seen Murray the other day. He played good. Played Gortat. Spurs fan. Oh, that's you. You got a little bias. Capella too risky? Nah. I feel like Lonzo will play really good tonight. Murray cozy in the offense this year. Yeah, I feel you, Val. I've seen that. I've seen that. I was all over Lonzo until I heard the little spat with Wall and Lamar. I think Wall embarrasses him. Yeah, I think Lonzo have a hard time. I love Murray, man. Murray pretty safe at his price still. I think so, man. I think you guys right, man. Let's just end it with some Murray here then, right? Fits good. Some Murray. This lineup right here, Fuego. Mario Gortat. Mario Gortat. Mario Gortat. Mario Gortat. Mario Gortat. Mario Gortat. Oh, decision. Mario Gortat, guys. This lineup right here, though. I'm about to make a deposit. Or I'm gonna just get out one of them big tournaments. I'm not putting no money in this thing right here because I'm about to win so much tonight. Mario, I got to think for bigs, man. Who did Gortat go off against? Philly? 17 pounds, 16 points. He's taking 6 or 7 shots a game. But Murray will do all that. He's gonna get the rebound. Yeah, man. I'm Murray, man. I'm Murray all the way, man. He gonna get the rebounds, get some assists, he gonna get the points, play a little defense, some steals. Yeah, that's it. That's the live video. That's the live video right there. I just want to take my phone out so I can take a picture of it real quick because I'm about to use it. I like it a lot. I'm about to use that. That's the live video, all right. And then I'm just go back to my two. Yeah, I gotta get Poto out of here, man. You know what? I'm gonna let the man rock. Let me see what other options I got for him before I say I'm gonna let him rock though. Cause I might get him out. I'm gonna put Gortat as my center. See what I can do. 4,600. Powell, Nowitzki, Portal, Warren. Let's put him back. Reddick. I'm gonna leave Portal in there. I'm gonna leave Portal. I'm gonna leave it as is. I don't want to go back on my lineup. But that's it, fellas. Any last, and ladies and gents, any last words? Go ahead, like the video on the way out. All right, don't forget that. Mo will get you steals and everything. Lopez can't grab boards over Gortat. Dragic if he plays in the light defender. I don't love Murray. Yeah, that seems to be the discussion that I'm getting. But either or, you guys make the decision, man. Take one or the other. Either or is fine with me. All right. That's it. Go ahead, like the video. Pick either one that you like, and let's make it happen tonight, guys. I'm getting out of here, man. Peace.